unfair. I did have some sort of spooky red light on me, but it's not showing on the camera, so you can almost see something if I turn it, if I get closer. So, what happened to me today? Nothing. I was just hanging around. I went to the store. On the weekend, I was blamed for having had broken something, but I think the person who handled the jug after I had washed it had actually broken it because they had dropped it or something had banged against it, and when they were mucking around with the dishes, and they had broken it. So anyway, so I went to buy a new jug, and I knew that they weren't going to like it. After making a big deal about it yesterday, I knew they weren't going to like it, so I looked for the cheapest one, and the cheapest one was like $3. I was like, wow, this is really cheap. So I bought it, I left it on the table, and then I, took it to them when they came back, and I said, hey, I bought this today to replace the old one, and they said, oh. And they didn't say thanks. They didn't appreciate it. Yeah, and later when we were having dinner, they were like saying that they wanted to buy a jug from a store of a particular kind to replace the old one. And you're like going, okay, whatever. So they've got a spare jug, drinking jug, and they're probably not going to use it. It's probably going to be chucked out. But that's why I was smart. I used my brain before I bought anything. I knew that they weren't going to like it. I knew that whatever I buy isn't going to make them happy. So I just bought it out of good gesture. And lo and behold, I wasn't given a thanks or anything. I was just like, and it just seems like it's just going to be thrown away sort of thing. It might be a possibility that it might be used as a vase, because it's actually a pretty good vase if you use it as a vase, but I don't think it's ever going to be used for drinking, holding drinks, or being used. So that's why I look for the cheapest stuff. I was like $3. It's not $15, $3. And I'm like, yay! It's exactly the price I want, because I know that it's not going to be perfect enough anyways. So, and I was right. Just proved my theory about like what I was thinking. And so what are you going to say about that? I mean, I don't know. But I knew it. I just knew it. Like, I have this internal thinking. And it's true. So I'm glad that I have my semi-smarts, otherwise I would have wasted a lot more money. So I was happy. I was happy that I was right and that I made the right choice to buy something cheap, because nothing was ever going to be good enough anyways. So buying something cheap just saved me money, and bothering to buy it just shows a sort of... Oh, what's that? It shows sort of a good gesture. So, even if they don't thank you for it and don't appreciate it, they've noticed that you've made some gesture even though you don't think you broke it. So I think that will count for a point somehow. Anyway, that's it for tonight.